My colleague Himinder Sharma is now joining me live from Bhopal on this story. Good evening to you, Himinder. It seems that politics has erupted even on a subject like this. Now both parties, the Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party, are trying to take credit over who exactly brought these 8 cheetahs to India. Himinder, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, now I'm getting you. Yeah, please.
Yes, my question was,
Hello?
politics seems to have erupted even on a subject like this. Both Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party now bickering over who is responsible for finally getting these 8 cheetahs to India so that we could repopulate the cheetah population.
Well, yes. Well, yes, politics has indeed erupted over this, and in fact, even before the Congress raised questions over the jobs that were promised, there was a picture that was in circulation. It was widely shared on social media on various platforms by the Congress that included Jairam, Ramesh patting a cheetah. So the Congress party also wanted to stake claim and said that they are the ones that they initiated the project and they wanted that credit for that. But the Bharatiya Janata Party is, because it appears that the Bharatiya Janata Party has walked away with all the credit. Prime Minister Modi's birthday today, a huge event and major traction, not just in Shiopur or Kuno, because there are also lakhs of people turned up to listen to the Prime Minister, but also across the state, because it is a huge event for Madhya Pradesh. Cheetahs finally coming, the fastest moving mammal that had gone extinct, coming back to India after 70 years. So BJP putting up posters saying that history has been rewritten. So Congress party definitely wanting to stake the credit and claim the credit that they had initiated this project, and also a bit of politics over the whole issues, because there are questions that are being raised that the cheetahs have come but the jobs haven't come. So the Congress party is also raising issues like that there is malnourishment in Shiopur and Shivpuri district, that the cheetahs won't change that. The plight of the malnourished kids won't be changed, and also they are trying to remind the government of the very latest scam that has come into light of nutrition in Madhya Pradesh, in which the Accountant General of the state has just given a report that they are saying is a draft supplementary report.
Okay. Himinder, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. The cheetah relocation project is likely to face many challenges. The big cats are good at speed but are not good in conflicts. One of their greatest challenges to survival is the loss of habitat together with loss of prey base. Here's a detailed report.
Vulnerable and critically endangered. The world's fastest land mammal is set to arrive at the Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. But the relocation from Namibia in southern Africa to India, where they became extinct 70 years ago, is fraught with challenge. Experts involved in the project agree the reintroduction of the large carnivore to its natural habitat is a longer-term effort.
Possibly could have, and once the cats arrive, they will go into holding bomas that are there in Kuno, which will also be where they'll be staying for the next month during their quarantine there in India as well.
Sleek, meant for speed as high as 74 miles an hour, ducking and diving like an athlete, cheetahs are delicate animals though. Animals which avoid conflict. They may have confronted lions and leopards back in Namibia, but in Kuno, the guests won't be welcomed graciously by competing predators. Like wolves, striped hyenas and sloth bears, not to mention the resident leopards in the Indian habitat, which can very well chase away cheetahs or worse, make a meal of them. And don't forget the tigers ranging in from Ranthambore, just 80 odd miles away. Dietary shift poses another challenge. In Namibia, the cats won't go for the small game. bringing them palas on their banquet table. Not a risk-free venture for them in Kuno that offers bigger praise in the buffet, and that explains why the cheetahs will be radio-collared in their new homes.
They are satellite collars and VHF, and so the collars actually have batteries in them that allow them to actually be tracked via satellite, and so we'll be able to follow where they are at all.
Cheetahs are highly adaptable. They have survived and thrived in deserts, grasslands and mountains in southern Africa. International experts extending all assistance they can to the rangers on the ground in Kuno to help the cats adapt.
These cheetahs would much prefer to have wild game than they would to have livestock, and so a lot of it is just for them to adapt to their new area, different sights, different sounds, and find their way around. And that's something that we will be assisting them with the researchers and the rangers on the ground to monitor them very, very closely for the country and for the people around Kuno.
A major experiment in cheetah conservation, a project whose success relies heavily on space, prey and less human interference in their new home. With Ashutosh Mishra, Bureau Report, India Today.